Hello there, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Thank you very much for joining me here today. All right, so let's go into it. What does your person most want you to know? We have the Chariot coming out first. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands. The Queen of Pentacles. And the Five of Wands. All right, wow. And Justice is on the bottom of the deck. All right, so I feel like this person really wants to know that they want to keep moving things forward with you. They are in pursuit mode with you. They like the way things are going and they want them to keep going that way. I feel like they feel like there's this special, really attractive factor about you, the attractor factor. It's like this little thing that just sparks something within them. I feel like it's the way you carry yourself that really lights a fire in them. So I'm seeing like they are very much driven to maybe offer you something. They want to maybe take something to the next level with you, or they just want to do something very special for you. I'm seeing that they just want you to know that they like where this is going. They want things to keep going that way, and you are a special and unique gem to them. I feel like with the Five of Wands here, they could be referring to competition around you, that they're like, you must have a lot of people interested in you. So I hope I can be the one who really, is able to entertain you and spark your interest and keep you interested. Yeah, I feel like they're like there's never a dull moment with you, and I feel like they could be afraid of maybe perhaps boring you, and I'm just seeing that they are like really trying to be on their best game to so they don't lose your interest and lose your attention, because I feel like they're really liking the attention from you. Okay, some more oracle cards here. That one's flying out. What do we have here? We have cold shoulder, silence, distance, coldness. Someone's feeling shut out. Maybe you guys gave them a cold shoulder and they're trying to warm you back up again. Or maybe they were acting kind of cold and distant towards you, and they realized like maybe you started to lose interest, and they're like, whoa, they're like ready to chase after you. Okay, what else? Maybe that's something that really made them realize just how you're like strong and independent and not afraid to like be on your own, and so they're seeing like you're not like really needy or clingy, and this is something that is incredibly attractive to them. I didn't realize I loved you until it was too late. Wow, interesting. So for some of you guys, maybe this is someone from your past and you've moved on. You've gotten really into your power. Maybe, yeah, you've given this person a cold shoulder. Maybe you used to have a lot of affection for them. So here's, I want a new beginning. So wow, for a lot of you guys, this person, again, they are in pursuit mode. They want something with you. For those of you guys where this wasn't like something that split up, this could mean, that they're realizing they don't want it to be too late and then they lose you. Okay, here is you are right. So maybe something you told them, they just recently realized that, yep, you're totally right about that. So, and here's, I would do anything for you. It's almost like some of you guys, like they're thinking you put a spell on them or something. What's this? You are right. What are you right about? Here's the Fool. Maybe you predicted that this person was going to come chasing after you and like be a fool for you, and they're like saying you're right about that. It's like they're just coming to their senses about something, or maybe they're seeing you're right that we're a really good match, that things would be really awesome between us. All right, what else do we have about what they want you to know? Here is the corset, held together, boundaries. So this kind of goes with this evil queen card here. Prim and proper, perfect posture, holding it together. So I feel like they really admire your composure. Maybe some of them really like your physical appearance, the shape of your body, something like that as well. But overall, I'm just getting they really are liking just how you present yourself to the world, maybe what you wear. I feel like some of you guys have like a really unique style. Um, so let me get another card here. I feel like for a while they were trying to really rein themselves in as well around you. This makes sense because we have Saturn showing up. This is the card of limitations and boundaries, the regulator. So governing time, structure, achievement, restriction. Okay. Completion of cycles. Wow. So this person, I feel like they're saying they were really. I'm getting like they weren't showing as much interest in you, like they were really really interested in you, and they weren't showing as much interest because they felt like it was like out of duty or responsibility that they couldn't show interest in you. So there could have been, some reason that they needed to stay away from you. This could be work reasons. It could be one of you guys was in a relationship and they were like, hands off, trying to do the right thing. So I feel like they're saying like in ideal conditions, like I would be all over you. And I feel like there's a lot of things you spoke to this person, like totally new, like out of the blue, like crazy things that like this person thought were crazy, like the way you spoke to them, like some of the things you spoke about. And this person's like, no, you're right. You're right about all that. So I feel like in time, they've really, like the universe, God has showed them just a lot of the truth of what you spoke to them. Wow, we have Capricorn showing up again, King of Earth here. Yeah, conservative, realistic, constant workhorse. So disciplined. This person also could have been like really devoted to some kind of career goal as well. And they just weren't like ready to fall in love at that time. Okay. But yeah, this person thinks that you are a bad ASS. They are really impressed with you. I feel like they're really attracted to people like that who really have their stuff together and can just they're like a warrior or like a warrior, not a worrier. Let's see. I got some oracle cards here for you as well. We have foraging. There is no better feeling than having gone after what you desire. Yeah, I'm getting like this person was like, I had to accomplish this goal, even though it was like, they're like, it pained me. It was like painful for me to maybe turn a cold shoulder to you, even though I felt a lot of attraction to you, a lot of desire for you. I was really warring within myself. So yeah, I feel like this reading kind of started off as like, this person's just like really pursuing you, but a lot of times in group 4, recently it's been kind of like a story from the past coming through. Yeah, I feel like this person was too busy going after something, like seeking something, to be able to put their eyes fully on you. And then out of this deck we have Vasilisa the Beautiful. So a shout out if you are Russian or you can speak Russian. So this is interesting because we have like red hair here and here. Maybe this person is really attracted to the color red, or you guys have red hair. That's something that, or it just means like there's something incredibly unique that they can't help but notice, and it stands out, even if they like weren't looking for someone and they weren't ready to like pursue someone. They noticed you so much. So yeah, and beautiful. So they want you to know that who you are is just beautiful. You are beautiful. Like they're saying, like you're a 10 out of 10, and they like the way you dress. They like your style. Again, they just like your composure. Like that's really important to them as well. So let's see. Anything else about this? They really like how you can get out of a bad situation. They feel like you really figured out a lot, and so and you've overcome like obstacles that so many people just haven't had to face. Okay, we also have Mulan here. So, yeah, that's where this like warrior vibe is coming from as well. So they really connected with that in you as well, that you're someone who really will like put yourself on the line to defend like your principles and those that you love, and they just like are amazed at just how loyal and committed you are as well. And then I was only going to get one card from this deck, but three cards came out, so I feel like this just says that this person um really felt kind of like felt very magical with you, felt a lot of things with you. We have Scheherazade here, so this is the I don't want to tell the whole story, but basically, you know, she was a brilliant storyteller and could go on and on and on, and really kept this king's attention. You know, so he spared her from death. And so I just feel like the main point from this card is they could listen to you talk for hours. Like I feel like they've never heard such interesting and unique things before, except coming from you. So I feel like you were able to like endlessly entertain them in a way, not just entertainment, but like intrigue them, keep them very, very interested. So yeah, entertainment seems kind of like hollow. It was something way deeper than that. And then we have the Maven of Masks. So this person, oh my gosh, yeah, they saw you as every single woman or every single man that they would ever want to be with in one. So they liked every single aspect of you. And it's interesting, this card, this kind of reminds me of Emily Autumn on here. So maybe some of you guys know who that is, but if your name's Emily, that's another little confirmation for you here. Or if you play an instrument, play violin, this could be a musical connection. You guys could both be musicians. They found you very talented at what you do. But I feel like you showed this person a lot of faces, and I feel like that just kept them like endlessly intrigued. Just you being able to like be all these different people and characters, and you know, maybe some of you guys are actually performers on stage, and wearing different like costumes and stuff like that. So it's like they just like seeing you in all these different contexts. You always kept things so interesting. So it's like you're so just mentally engaging for this person. Okay, so let's see what else. What else does this person most want you to know? So they know they're never going to meet another person like you. Okay, so we have anxiety coming out first. Wow. So I feel like this person really wants you to know that they try to keep things so cool, and you know they keep things so just like rigid. So they try to keep themselves so under control, but it's like they're fighting this like internal war every day. And they're like, you don't know how much anxiety I had in speaking to you, because I feel like they really felt like you were levels above them. Like they're like, why are you giving me so much attention? Here's the tower. Yeah, you're like mind blowing to this person. So you might have even taken their anxiety to another level. Like maybe they just didn't know how to deal with the situation with you, because it was like a strong situation. Here's the Seven of Swords. Yeah, this person was definitely maybe hiding how much you blew their mind, just how much you like kind of rocked their world. And then we have the Page of Wands. Yeah, I feel like this person, they're like, the truth was you really shook my world up. But I showed you, I was playing it cool, and I was just showing you like, oh yeah, we're just having some fun together. Like, no big deal. Like, this is just like any other person I have fun with. So they were really hiding what was going on underneath the surface a lot. They were coming off as just like playful, just whatever, just a little flirtatious, and they weren't showing you just how much of an impact that you had on them. It's pretty crazy. So you're definitely mind-blowing to this person. Okay, here is Stuck Energy. So I feel like this person stays very stuck in their ways. Oh, this card wants to come out as well. Jeez, okay. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles and Ten of Swords with optimism. Wow. All right. So I feel like this person was stuck for what? Maybe they had a long-term relationship that ended, and they were very stuck about the idea of having like a relationship with someone, having like a future with someone. But I feel like you came along and gave them optimism for like finding love again, because I just feel like you sparked something in them. I feel like they'd really given up on love. Queen of Wands in reverse. Then we have the Devil. And Nine of Cups. Okay, yeah, I feel like they might not have let you know that they were with an incredibly manipulative person or very narcissistic person. They were very addicted to them, very like stuck on them. And I feel like once they got away, once they got out of that relationship, they just enjoyed, they felt so good, and they started to just enjoy life on their own so much and just focus on making their independent dreams come true. And they're like, you know what, I don't need anything else, I don't need anyone else. So I feel like that's why you really rocked their world and gave them a lot of anxiety, because they're like, oh my God, I don't want to start up another relationship again. Okay. And that could be what this evil queen represents as well. That could be like someone from their past that they were very, that they were very attached to and who was kind of controlling their life. And they gave a lot to that person. Maybe you even remind this person of that person to some extent, but not in a bad way. Like the things that they really liked about that person, the things that they were really attracted to about them. I feel like maybe you came back in and reminded them of them, and that scared them as well. Even if you're not like evil like that person was, like you have a good heart and stuff. And I feel like they knew that about you. You have a good heart, but it was still scary because once you're traumatized by something, you can't just like get over it so easily. They're still finding balance. Okay, two cards wanted to come out here. Wow, yeah, reminder and chaos. So I feel like, yeah, don't forget. This person, yeah, I feel like they had to tell themselves, don't forget what happened to you last time you committed to someone and last time you like really opened up and were vulnerable with someone and let them into your life. Okay, here's the King of Wands. So yeah, this person's like, yeah, I'm just gonna have fun and do my own thing. Ooh, this card's flying. Okay, here's the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Empress in reverse. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this person in their past, no matter what they did for this person, they could not make them happy. They could not please them. So and I feel like they really tried and they invested in this person a lot. This is what they're reminded of a lot. So I feel like they told themselves, I'm just going to focus on myself and I'm not going to care so much about what others want. This person might be like a people pleaser, especially if they have like Libra in their chart. But I feel like Judgment here, that was like a big wake up call for them to maybe stop giving their energy to others because they realized it was not going to pay off from them, that people were just going to do them wrong if they let them in, they got close. So yeah, I see this like huge independent streak in this person, and it was so hard for them to keep reminding themselves to focus on their own self and their own. So maybe it came across that they were selfish, but it's because of like trauma from this person, like relationship trauma, and them just being like, I can't open myself up at all. Okay, this card wanted to come out. Six of Pentacles in reverse. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like this evil queen, evil king, who was in their life, they like lured them in, and I feel like they took like all their money or something, or they just took everything, all their time, all their money, all their attention, and this person got nothing in return. And I feel like they came out of this like a shell of themselves. So, yeah, you guys could look up like narcissistic abuse or something, because it's something along those lines, where they just gave themselves to someone and got nothing in return, and now they're like traumatized, and they made a promise to themselves to stay away from relationships, at least for the foreseeable future, until they felt like they reached like maybe a better place in their life, until they achieved some goal, some promise to themselves. All right, so what else does this person want you to know? Number 4. Ooh, cards are jumping today. Here's intimacy, letting them in, closeness and connection. Maybe they felt closest to you than they had with anyone since this bad relationship. It's like I feel like their heart wanted to let you in. Here's confusion. Yeah, I'm getting like that's what this Tower card and the anxiety represents. They're like, what do I do? What do I do? Lost in turmoil, off balance. You know, I so want to share more with number 4, but I just don't know if I should. You know, I need to keep my promise to myself. It was like so hard, especially since they're a people pleaser, or they had been. Yeah, they had to say a hard no. Here's reset, no longer valid, outgrowing paradigms. And then here's trust. Faith, surrender, following, and confidence. So, yeah, I feel like this person was like feeling themselves want to be intimate with you, want to open up and trust you more, but it's like they just kept saying, no, 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 I can't do that. I have to, it's confusing me. I have to stick to what I said I was going to do. I can't be in any situation where I can be like drained and taken from again, even if they didn't feel like you were going to be like that. But I feel like this other person really took them by surprise. They never imagined that would happen. So I feel like maybe they hadn't learned enough yet on how to recognize the signs early, and avoid stuff like that. It's like they needed some more training or therapy to be okay with relationships again. So I feel like they needed some training on red flags to look for. Okay. You know, perhaps maybe a few red flags came up between you guys. And okay, here is Wallflower. So I feel like this person, they're like, I was always thinking about you. I was always like pondering on this, like Saturn. That's a very heavy energy. So this is someone who was just constantly was like weighing on them, weighing on their mind, like what do I do about the situation? Okay, here's open relationship. So yeah, again, I'm getting like some boundaries here that there was like maybe another relationship involved, so they just said like a hard no, even though like it was hard for them not to cross those lines. And here is dating. All right. Friendship. Yeah, I feel like this person was more focused on just like being friends with people at this time rather than wanting to just like commit. I feel like they were just kind of like dipping their toes in the water again around maybe the idea of getting into a relationship again. All right, so let's see. How do they view you? Number 4. What's the primary way they view you? Let's get one card. Wow, thorns. Weathering the challenges ahead will bring in a new and positive future. So again, like they really do see you as this warrior, like someone who can just make it through anything. I feel like they're just like impressed by everything you stood up to in your life and came through stronger. Also like a thorn in their side in terms of like they couldn't stop thinking about you, and they're like, gosh, I shouldn't be thinking about number 4 so much. They can't stop, or maybe it was even bringing them pain that they weren't opening up more. Okay, so what do they like most about you, number 4? Self-sabotage. Wow. So let's see how to interpret that for what they like most about you. Maybe that you stay true to yourself, that you don't let others sabotage you, bring you down. Like it's like these demons that are haunting you here, and that you bring them down, like demon slayer kind of thing. That you're just true to you. You're true to yourself. You're not gonna let anyone bring you down. Let's see one more. Let's just clarify that. The 3 of Wands. All right, so wow, yeah, I feel like they feel like maybe you did a lot of personal development. You worked through a lot of stuff that most people let sabotage them, and you were like very optimistic about the future despite going through so many setbacks. So I feel like that was a huge inspiration for them. Okay, so advice in this connection for you, number 4. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. So this could mean a couple things. If you are actually with this person or developing something with this person, I feel like that will be fewer of you here. This is saying it's safe to keep moving forward, to work on trust issues that this person might have. For those of you where this was something in the past, this is saying, you know, trust that something good is coming out of this for you. Trust that it wasn't all in vain. Okay, religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So yeah, I feel like the big thing was trust that there was something there, that this person really had something for you, but there were reasons that they put boundaries in place. And like to the point where they didn't even want to talk about what they were feeling because they felt maybe that was like inappropriate, or they didn't want to lead you on, or they just don't like opening up about feelings unless it serves a very practical purpose. Okay, so I'm going to get you a little bit of just general advice, number 4. Then I'll get a few message cards, and then we'll move into the extended. All right, number 4, what do you need to know? What do you need to hear? Okay, the key. Locked doors can now be open. So I feel like this person, this relationship, this connection between you two unlocked something in your life. It energetically unlocked something, unlocked some kind of path or timeline for you that would not have been available to you had you not met this person and like connected with them in some way. And on the bottom of the deck, it's interesting. We have the Queen coming through again. So we had Queen of Pentacles, the evil Queen, and then just the Queen, love and prosperity. So I feel like this person unlocked your path to becoming a queen or a king in this lifetime, meaning that your life will be full of love, and they helped unlock like your abundance from the heavens, for your path to maybe make the most amount of money that you can in this lifetime. So on the bottom of the deck, also serendipity, bright new prospects are on the horizon. So yeah, I feel like this person, this connection, whatever happened here, it unlocked really cool doors for you, things that were not available to you otherwise. And things are still aligning for you. Apart from this connection, things are still aligning and cool things are coming in. Good surprises. Work through your fears, new moon in Scorpio. So yeah, I feel like this connection also was here to help you face some of your deepest fears, some of your deepest shadows. This card's encouraging you to keep working on that because it's making you into more and more of a queen or a king, someone with that, like the way you came up to this person. I feel like you guys are working on really feeling like that's who you are truly and deeply on the inside as well. You're becoming royalty within yourself, being able to, carry yourself with this composure and go through life with nobility and grace. So that's what's waiting on the other side of working through your fears. Okay, let's get some message cards. Anything else about this person? Let's see, the hidden truth card. Okay, I love you unconditionally. Wow, interesting. Okay. So yeah, it could be that this person maybe had a lot of love for you, never expressed it. This could also mean like you guys really know each other on the soul level, and there's like a love there that's always existed. Okay, let's get a love note from them. We tread a path of infinite meaning together. So I feel like this card is saying that yes, this connection really was like fruitful or productive in your life, like really meant a lot, whether this works out or not. It's like it did have significance. It did have significance and will continue to have a significant impact on your life in a good way. All right, a shadow message and a light message. I am taking everything personally. So we did see that this person does have a lot of serious personal issues that it's like they need help to work through them, to trust, to keep going in life again, especially in the love department. And here's, I was wrong and I am sorry. Oh my gosh, how interesting, because we started with you are right and we ended with I was wrong and I'm sorry. Okay, so yeah, this person, I feel like this is what they are starting to realize, especially if there was some kind of disagreement or something where like you guys split up or whatever happened. I feel like they're starting to feel like you were in the right and they were in the wrong. So time will tell if they actually come forward and like actually apologize. But yeah, I feel like they could at least be feeling some kind of regret or remorse over something.